The cabin window trembles when the north wind crosses through. It carries bits of pine wood and a memory of you. I found the woolen blanket that we bought beside the coast and wrapped it round my shoulders like the kindness of a ghost. The lamp is burning low above the letters on the table. I read the final paragraph as slowly as I'm able. You wrote that love can travel where our footsteps cannot go. Tonight the trees repeated in the branches full of snow. Every needle turns beneath the winter sky. Every whispered gust becomes your soft reply. I hear your name in the pine wind, moving through the dark and coming home again. And not a chain that holds me, not a wound that will not mend, just your name inside the pine wind, like the voice of an old friend. I hear your name in the pine wind. Through the trees, come home in the wind. At dawn I take the letters to the ridge above the stream. The snow reflects a quiet light as pale as any dream. I do not burn the pages or pretend the past is gone. I place them in a cedar box and watch the morning come. A hawk moves through the distance where the clouds begin to part. The world is still enormous, but there is space inside my heart. I turn toward the cabin with the sunlight at my back. I hear your name in the pine wind, moving through the dark and coming home again. And not a chain that holds me, not a wound that will not mend, just your name inside the pine wind, like the voice of an old friend. I hear your name in the pine wind. Love can change its shape without becoming small. It can leave the room and still surround us all. When the road goes silent and the night feels thin, I will hear your kindness in the turning wind. Moving through the light and coming home again. Not a chain that holds me, but a road around the bend, just your name inside the pine wind, like the voice of an old friend. Your name in the pine wind. Friend. falling snow has made a little river under there. You said the train leaves early and the road is turning white, but neither of us moves to pack the final things tonight. The soup is on the stove, the windows bloom with frost. We speak around the sentence that would measure what is lost. I fold the map between us and I set it by the fire. The clock keeps moving forward, but the room will not retire. There is time for one more story, one more cup of tea. There is time to say what leaving means to you and me. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Let the snowfall cover every road a little more. We do not have to solve the miles before the morning light. Leave your winter coat beside the door and stay tonight. Stay tonight. Ooh, let the snow fall. Stay tonight. You take my hand and lead me to the photograph upstairs. Two younger faces laughing with the summer in their hair. We built a life from seasons that were never ours to keep. From hurried Sunday breakfasts and the promises we sleep. The train will still be waiting when the plows have cleared the line. But this quiet winter evening will not wait another time. You take your coat from off the hook, then hang it up again. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Let the snowfall cover every road a little more. We do not have to solve the miles before the morning light. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Stay tonight. Love is not a station or a single place to stand. It is choosing one more hour and reaching for a hand. Tomorrow has its ticket, but tonight is warm and true. The fire keeps a chair for me and one more chair for you. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Let the snowfall cover every road a little more. We will face the miles together in the morning light. Leave your winter coat beside the door and stay tonight. Stay tonight beside the door one more night. Stay. We found a little farmhouse where the gravel road grew thin. The porch was leaning westward and the rain was getting in. There were swallows in the chimney and tall weeds around the well, but I could hear a future in the way the floorboards fell. You opened every shutter till the morning crossed the hall. I drew a line in pencil where the kitchen table would fall. We had one chair, 2 blankets, and a borrowed box of tools, and all the open country made us feel like happy fools. No ceiling could contain the plans we carried through the door. The blue above the rafters made us dream a little more. We are building a house under open sky, with a window for the sunrise and a field where dreams can lie. Every nail and every promise has a place beneath the blue. I do not need a perfect home, I only need one built with you. A house under open sky. By autumn we had painted all the rooms a warm white. The stove kept one small circle through the early winter night. We marked the children's heights upon a doorway years ahead, then laughed because we only had a dog and one old bed. The roof still made a music when the north wind crossed the plain. We learned which pots to place beneath the stubborn drops of rain, and every flaw became a story neither wanted to replace. We are building a house under open sky, with a window for the sunrise and a field where dreams can lie. Every nail and every promise has a place beneath the blue. I do not need a perfect home, I only need one built with you. A house under open sky. Walls are only shelter, love is how the rooms grow warm. Hands can learn together through the weather and the storm. Let the years come walking down the long and dusty drive. We will leave the porch light on and keep this hope alive. Every nail and every promise has a place beneath the blue. I do not need a perfect home, I only need one built with you. Built with you under the blue, our open sky. Open sky. Listen. The garden spent the winter underneath a sheet of gray. The fountain held its silence and the vines had blown away. I kept kept your seeds inside a jar above the kitchen sink, and wondered if the earth remembers more than people think. This morning one small sparrow sang beside the empty shed. Then another answered softly from the branches overhead. I opened every window to the cold and tender air. The first green tips were rising from the places we left bare. What looked asleep was only gathering its strength. The light returns in inches, then it fills the whole day's length. When the morning birds return, I will open up the door. Let their songs move through the rooms that felt so empty before. Every winter has an ending written somewhere in the sky. When the morning birds return, I will learn to try. I will learn to try. Come back, little song. I carry all the seed jars to the garden in a crate. The soil is dark and heavy, but the season is not late. I press each hope below the ground and cover it with care. No promise that it blossoms, only room for it to dare. The robins cross the lawn and pull the rainworms from the clay. Their ordinary hunger makes the whole world choose the day. I hear your voice reminding me that growth begins unseen. When the morning birds return, I will open up the door. Let their songs move through the rooms that felt so empty before. Every winter has an ending written somewhere in the sky. When the morning birds return, I will learn to try. I will learn to try. Hope is not a thunderclap that shakes the sleeping land. It is one small living note and one seed in the hand. Let the season take its time. Ooh, let the roots decide. I will keep the windows open and the fear outside. When the morning birds return, I will open up the door. Let their songs move through the rooms that felt so empty before. Every winter has an ending written somewhere in the sky. When the morning birds return, I will live and try. Morning returns, little song, open the door. Ooh, I will try. Ooh, I will try. September morning, the orchard gate was open, and the grass was wet with dew. We carried empty baskets down the roads we always knew. The branches bent with apples, red and gold against the leaves. The air was full of wood smoke and the sound of rolling sleeves. Your grandmother was singing from the ladder by the barn, a melody she carried from a distant family farm. We tasted one too early, and it made us laugh out loud, while geese drew a crooked arrow through the high and moving cloud. The mandolin is ringing through the amber afternoon. Every turn in season keeps a piece of the old tune. Wild apples in September, sweet and sharp and bright, carry all the summer in their skin against the light. Fill the wooden baskets, let the old porch table bend. Wild apples in September bring us home to start again. Bring us home again. Hey, ooh, September go. At noon we spread a blanket where the northern fence had grown. We shared the bread and stories that the younger ones had known. You showed me where our initials still were cut into the tree. The letters had grown wider with the bark like you and me. By evening jars were cooling in a line beside the stove. The whole house smelled of cinnamon, and every road we drove, we raised a cup to people who had taught us how to stay. Wild apples in September, sweet and sharp and bright, carry all the summer in their skin against the light. Fill the wooden baskets, let the old porch table bend. Wild apples in September bring us home to start again. Bring us home again. What we harvest now was planted years ago. Hands we still remember help the roots below. Leave a few for winter and a few for birds to find. Every generous season feeds the body and the mind. Wild apples in September, sweet and sharp and bright, carry all the summer in their skin against the light. Fill the wooden baskets, let the old porch table bend. Wild apples in September bring us home to start again. September go. Bring us home, start again. Hey-oh, 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 Ooh, wait for me. The harbor lights were shaking in the black and restless tide. I ran along the seawall with your letter at my side. The final ferry sounded once beyond the warehouse gate. I saw you by the railing and I knew I might be late. The gulls would turn in circles in the salt and diesel air. You held your small blue suitcase like a question standing there. I called your name above the wind before the ropes were drawn, and every year between us disappeared before the dawn. The water keeps the distance, but the heart can cross the foam. There is still one final ferry that can carry us back home. Take the last ferry home with me, past the lighthouse and the rocks, into the shelter of the bay. We have spent enough of love on words we could not say. Take the last ferry home with me. Come home with me. Come home with me. The captain gave us minutes while the engine idled low. You asked if I had changed. I said I finally learned to know that pride can build an island where no honest garden grows, and distance is a winter when the heart forgets its clothes. You looked across the harbor at the house above the pier, and set your suitcase gently down and stepped a little near. The ferry turned toward open water, carrying us both. Take the last ferry home with me, past the lighthouse and the rocks, into the shelter of the bay. We have spent enough of love on words we could not say. Take the last ferry home with me. Come home with me. Let the wake erase the lines we drew in sand. Let the night return your fingers to my hair. Every shore is different when forgiveness lights the fall. The sea can take us outward, and the sea can bring us home. We choose to say. Take the last ferry home with me. Come home with me, across the water, past the light. The cabin window trembles when the north wind crosses through. It carries trees, bits of pine wood, and a memory of you. I found the woolen blanket that we bought beside the coast and wrapped it round my shoulders like the kindness of a ghost. The lamp is burning low above the letters on the table. I read the final paragraph as slowly as I'm able. You wrote that love can travel where our footsteps cannot go. Tonight the trees repeated in the branches full of snow. Every needle turns beneath the winter sky. Every whispered gust becomes your soft reply. I hear your name in the pine wind, moving through the dark and coming home again. Not a chain that holds me, not a wound that will not mend. Just your name inside the pine wind, like the voice of an old friend. I hear your name in the pine wind. Through the trees, ooh, come home in the wind. Above the stream, the snow reflects a quiet light as pale as any dream. I do not burn the pages or pretend the past is gone. I place them in a cedar box and watch the morning come. A hawk moves through the distance where the clouds begin to part. The world is still enormous, but there is space inside my heart. I turn toward the cabin with the sunlight at my back. I hear your name in the pine wind, moving through the dark and coming home again. Not a chain that holds me, not a wound that will not mend. Just your name inside the pine wind, like the voice of an old friend. I hear your name in the pine wind. Love can change its shape without becoming small. It can leave the room and still surround us all. When the road goes silent and the night feels thin, I will hear your kindness in the turning wind. The voice of an old friend. Your name in the pine wind, in the pine wind, in the old friend. coat is hanging by the door beneath the stairs. The melting snow has made a little river under there. You said the train leaves early and the road is turning white, but neither of us moves to pack the final things tonight. The soup is on the stove, the windows bloom with frost. We speak around a sentence that would measure what is lost. I fold the map between us and I set it by the fire. The clock keeps moving forward, but the room will not retire. There is time for one more story, one more cup of tea. There is time to say what leaving means to you and me. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Let the snowfall cover every road a little more. We do not have to solve the miles before the morning light. Leave your winter coat beside the door and stay tonight. Stay tonight. Let the snow fall. Stay tonight. You take my hand and lead me to the photograph upstairs. Two younger faces laughing with the summer in their hair. We built a life from seasons that were never ours to keep, from hurried Sunday breakfasts and the promises we sleep. The train will still be waiting when the plows have cleared the line, but this quiet winter evening will not await another time. You take your coat from off the hook and hang it up again. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Let the snowfall cover every road a little more. We do not have to solve the miles before the morning light. Leave your winter coat beside the door and stay tonight. Love is not a station or a single place to stand. It is choosing one more hour and reaching for a hand. Tomorrow has its ticket, but tonight is warm and true. Fire keeps a chair for me and one more chair for you. Leave your winter coat beside the door. Let the snowfall cover every road a little more. We will face the miles together in the morning light. Leave your winter coat beside the door and stay tonight. Stay tonight beside the door. We found a little farmhouse where the gravel road grew thin. The porch was leaning westward and the rain was getting in. There were swallows in the chimney and tall weeds around the well, but I could hear a future in the way the floorboards fell. You opened every shutter till the morning crossed the hall. I drew a line in pencil where the kitchen table would fall. We had one one chair, 2 blankets, and a borrowed box of tools. And all the open country made us feel like happy fools. No ceiling could contain the plans we carried through the door. The blue above the rafters made us dream a little more. We are building a house under open sky, with a window for the sunrise and a field where dreams can lie. Every nail and every promise has a place beneath the blue. I do not need a perfect home, I only need one built with you. A house under open sky. Kept one small circle through the early winter night. We marked the children's heights upon a doorway years ahead, and laughed because we only had a dog in one old bed. The roof still made a music when the north wind crossed the plain. We learned which pots to place beneath the stubborn drops of rain. Every flaw became a story neither wanted to replace. We are building a house under open sky, with a window for the sunrise and a field where dreams can lie. Every nail and every promise has a place beneath the blue. I do not need a perfect home, I only need one built with you. House under open sky. Walls are only shelter, love is how the rooms grow warm. Hands can learn together through the weather and the storm. Let the years come walking down the long and dusty drive. We will leave the porch light on and keep this hope alive. Dreams can lie. Every nail and every promise has a place beneath the blue. I do not need a perfect home, I only need one built with you. Built with you. Under the blue, our open sky. Listen. The garden spent the winter underneath a sheet of gray. The fountain held its silence and the vines had blown away. I kept your seeds inside a jar above the kitchen sink, and wondered if the earth remembers more than people think. This morning one small sparrow sang beside the empty shed. Then another answered softly from the branches overhead. I opened every window to the cold and tender air. The first green tips were rising from the places we left bare. What looked to sleep was only gathering its strength. The light returns in inches, then it fills the whole day's length. When the morning birds return, I will open up the door, let their songs move through the rooms that felt so empty before. Every winter has an ending written somewhere in the sky. When the morning birds return, I will learn to try. I will learn to try. Seed jars to the garden in a crate. The soil is dark and heavy, but the season is not late. I press each hope below the ground and cover it with care. No promise that it blossoms, only room for it to dare. The robins cross the lawn and pull the ringworms from the clay there. The whole world choose the day. I hear your voice reminding me that growth begins unseen. When the morning birds return, I will open up the door, let their songs move through the rooms that felt so empty before. Every winter has an ending written somewhere in the sky. When the morning birds return, I will learn to try. I will learn to try. Hope is not a thunderclap that shakes the sleeping land. It is one small living note and one seed in the hand. Let the season take its time, let the roots decide. I will keep the windows open and the fear outside. Move through the rooms that felt so empty before. Every winter has an ending written somewhere in the sky. When the morning birds return, I will live and try. Morning returns, little song, open the door. September morning, the orchard gate was open and the grass was wet with dew. We carried empty baskets down the rows we always knew. The branches bent with apples, red and gold against the leaves. The air was full of wood smoke and the sound of rolling sleeves. Your grandmother was singing from the ladder by the barn, a melody she carried from a distant family farm. We tasted one too early and it made us laugh out loud. Wild geese drew a crooked arrow through the high and moving cloud. The mandolin is ringing through the amber afternoon. Every turning season keeps a piece of the old tune. Wild apples in September, sweet and sharp and bright, carry all the summer in their skin against the light. Fill the wooden baskets, let the old porch table bend. Wild apples in September, bring us home to start again. Bring us home again. Hey, ooh, September gold. Hey, at noon we spread a blanket where the northern fence had grown. We shared the bread and stories that the younger ones had known. You showed me where our initials still were cut into the tree. The letters had grown wider with the bark like you and me. By evening jars were cooling in a line beside the stove. The whole house smelled of cinnamon and every road we drove. We raised a cup to people who had taught us how to stay. Wild apples in September, sweet and sharp and bright, carry all the summer in their skin against the light. Fill the wooden baskets, let the old porch table bend. Wild apples in September, bring us home to start again. Bring us home again. Now was planted years ago. Hands we still remember help the roots below. Leave a few for winter and a few for birds to find. Every generous season feeds the body and the mind. September, sweet and sharp and bright, carry all the summer in their skin against the light. Fill the wooden baskets, let the old porch table bend. Wild apples in September, bring us home to start again. September gold, bring us home to start again. September morning. Oh, wait for me. The harbor lights were shaking in the black and restless tide. I ran along the seawall with your letter at my side. The final ferry sounded once beyond the warehouse gate. I saw you by the railing and I knew I might be late. The gulls were turning circles in the salt and diesel air. You held your small blue suitcase like a question standing there. I called your name above the wind before the ropes were drawn, and every between us disappeared before the dawn. The water keeps the distance, but the heart can cross the foam. There is still one final ferry that can carry us back home. Take the last ferry home with me, past the lighthouse and the rocks, into the shelter of the bay. We have spent enough of love on words we could not say. Take the last ferry home with me. Come home with me. Across the water, come home. The captain gave us minutes while the engine idled low. You asked if I had changed. I said I finally learned to know that pride can build an island where no honest garden grows, and distance is a winter when the heart forgets its clothes. You looked across the harbor at the house above the pier, set your suitcase gently down and stepped a little near. The ferry turned toward open water, carrying us both. Take the last ferry home with me, past the lighthouse and the rocks, into the shelter of the bay. We have spent enough of love on words we could not say. Take the last ferry home with me. Come home with me. Let the wake erase the lines we drew in the sand. Let the night return your fingers to my hand. Every shore is different when forgiveness lights the foam. The sea can take us outward, and the sea can bring us home. Shelter of the bay. We will spend the coming years on words we choose to say. Take the last ferry home with me. Come home with me. Come home with me. Across the water,